Right, 8 p.m. on Sunday in Bangalore. Two teams that are desperately looking to get back to winning ways. The Royal Challengers Bangalore hosting the rising Pune supergiant. Ajit, Agarkar, Brad Hogg with me just to build up to that game. We stay with format, match day, match points, and let's put the first one of those up. And it should be a delicious clash between two men who've gotten used to clashing. Press conference rooms in particular over the last few months. Steve Smith and Virat Kohli. Kohli made a comeback on Friday and he immediately found some runs. This was what he did, 62 in 47 balls, perfectly acceptable. In fact, made most of the runs that Bangalore got on the night, 130 odd strike rate. With the wicket, Ajit, having changed a lot in Bangalore, at least in the evidence of the two games we've seen so far, he immediately struck some sort of form, and that is huge for Bangalore. 45 seconds.
Yeah, incredible player. I mean, when you've been out, especially with a shoulder injury, I'm sure when you've had some sort of niggle which actually affects you batting, you'd have some doubts, but just keeps scoring runs for fun. I mean, yeah, it's phenomenal. And on a pitch where, you know, perhaps 160 is probably a good score to defend. Okay, he's a key player for them. There's nothing to be said about that. Virat Kohli's good form is good for RCB because they are missing KL Rahul. AB's just come back. Chris Gale's off a little bit. So Virat Kohli scoring runs in his first game is good, and thankfully there's no DRS. You know, there's no. Hopefully that controversy will stay out of it with Smith and Kohli.
Yes, Kohli and Smith, whether they were friends, not friends, all of that happened. However, let's ask the Aussie on the panel about that, but not before I put some numbers up. Here we go. This is how Steve Smith's gone. He's been a bright spot for that super giant team, which is floundering a little bit. 3 defeats on the bounce now after winning their first game, but he's scoring runs just like he did when he had the white clothes on, and unfortunately doesn't seem like there's too much of an option. He's got to keep scoring the runs because other than him there seems to be a lack of sort of run scoring ability almost in that Pune lineup. 45 seconds for you.
Yeah, well, it's not only the run scoring ability, it's how quickly he scores them. They've got other options in there that do score runs, yes, but not as quickly as Steve Smith. They do really need more from Stokes, Stoney and Tripodi and even Tawari. But the thing with Steve Smith, he moves around the crease. Now, the RCB bowlers are going to have to be really switched on and change their game plan, because when you see you bowl out him out test level, you go wide so that he's got to be patient. But if you see during the IPL, you go wide to him, he can either hit you through the covers or he'll take you through mid-wicket. So it's not an option. So they might have to change their plan. Right armers coming around the wicket, trying to hit him on the toes, and just give him one scoring option out deep where he's just getting off the strike and he's not punishing you with boundaries.
Yes, it is a small ground, and as Ajit referred to, slightly trickier batting conditions, but if there's one batsman in the world who can take them on, it is Steve Smith, or if there are two, it's Virat Kohli and Steve Smith. So we'll see both of them.